How are we doing? My name is Jeremy Tindal, and I would like to help all of you reach your maximum potential. Please forgive the quality of the PowerPoint and see the following attachment. My presentation is on Marshall Goldsmith's book, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. He is an executive coach who works with managers in order to change their interpersonal behaviors to help them reach their maximum potential by using his 6-step approach by apologizing, advertising, following up, listening without prejudice, giving gratitude, and a process known as feed forward. So in our book, in Exhibit 1.4, we see that human skills are the most important among all managers. Interpersonal behaviors can restrict people to reach their maximum potential. Remember, managers will gain a competitive advantage by working through their employees in order to reach maximum effectiveness and efficiency of the organization. Goldsmith works with managers to change interpersonal habits that restrict them from getting there. So let's look at managers. Why do they resist change? In the past, they know that they have succeeded. Today, they know they can succeed and that they will succeed with the interpersonal behaviors that's gotten him here. Change will benefit personal interests, usually broken down into money, power, status, and popularity. Change will affect those who are associated with you, the organization, and you yourself. So here's a list of 20 bad habits which you may suffer from. Goldsmith's 6-step process coincides with our SMART goals, which we learned in our book. There is a specific behavior change. We measure progress by using follow-up. They're attainable with the help of our friends, family, and coworkers. They're reasonable change because interpersonal behaviors are not what we're born with, but something that we have developed. And Goldsmith states that time varies depending on certain variables. So it also coincides with goal settings theory, which states that people will be motivated to the extent to which they accept specific, challenging goals and receive feedback that indicate their progress toward goal achievement. Remember, change is not a one-way street. It takes a person who is trying to change and those who notice it. So let's recap on his steps. First, we must apologize, we must advertise, we must follow up, listen, give gratitude, and feed forward. Let's explain these. So when we apologize, it is the easiest step to do. All we have to do is simply state, I'm sorry. There's no need to explain it, qualify it, or quantify it, because it will simply dilute the statement. Next is to advertise. We can't simply go around telling everybody how we're getting better. We must ask them if we're getting better by getting them involved in your ongoing process. The next step is to listen. This is the most challenging step for most managers. Goldsmith states that 80% of our success is learning from other people based upon how well we listen. Remember, listening is a highly active process. We must make the person who is speaking feel as if they're the most important and only person in the room. And before you respond to what you just heard, make sure you ask this valuable question. Is it worth it? The next step is expressing gratitude. It's also a very easy step. All you have to do is simply state, thank you. It creates closure, avoids conflict, and also makes allies. The next step is to follow up. This is how we measure our progress, by asking people, am I getting better? And getting people involved in your ongoing process. The final step is to feed forward. This is when we ask people for suggestions on how to do better in the future. We listen, we thank them, and ask someone else. You need to ask all of your employees, the ones that you don't even get along with, your bosses, friends, and family. Feed forward is often less offensive because you're getting suggestions for the future and not ridicule on your past actions. So let's recap on all the steps. After we identify our interpersonal habit we would like to change, we must apologize with a sincere I'm sorry. Advertise by asking those around us if we're getting better. Listen and remember, ask yourself, is it worth it? Express gratitude, being sincere when you say thank you. Follow up by asking those, am I getting better? And feed forward. We must ask for suggestions, listen, express gratitude, and repeat. Listen. Change benefits all. Thank you.